In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a simple invoice template in Google Sheets. Open Google Sheets in your browser, and on the Sheets homepage, click Blank Spreadsheet near the top to start a new file. Go to the top left corner of the sheet and click where it says Untitled Spreadsheet. Type your template name. Say the name naturally as you enter it, such as Simple Invoice Template. Then press Enter to save that name at the top of the file. Now move into the sheet itself and click cell A1. This is where you will place the top section of the invoice. Paste the starter layout here using the prepared text from the pinned comment. This layout creates the invoice header area and the client details section, so placing it in A1 sets up the structure near the top of the page. Next, click cell A11. This is where the itemized invoice table will begin. Paste the invoice table here, again using the prepared text from the pinned comment. This second paste adds the rows and columns for the item details and the total section lower in the sheet. Now format the invoice numbers as currency, so the rate, amount, subtotal, tax, and total display properly. Click cell C12, then drag across and down to cell D18 to select that full range. With those cells selected, go to the top menu and click Format. In the drop-down, hover over Number to open the submenu, then click Currency. The selected cells will now use currency formatting, which makes the invoice totals easier to read. Next, make the invoice look more like a finished template by formatting the table header and adding borders. Start by dragging from cell A11 across to cell D11 to select the header row of the invoice table. In the toolbar, click Bold to make those labels stand out. Then click Fill Color in the toolbar. In the color palette that appears, choose a light gray color to give the header row a shaded background. After that, drag from cell A11 down to cell D18 to select the table and totals area. With that full section selected, click Borders in the toolbar. From the Borders menu, click All Borders. This applies visible borders to each cell in the selected area, giving the invoice table and totals section a clean grid layout. Now click cell A1. With that cell active, click Bold in the toolbar. Then click cell D1 and click Bold again in the toolbar. This emphasizes the key top-line elements in the invoice header. At this point, test a built-in calculation so you can confirm the template is working correctly. Click cell B12. This is the quantity cell for the first item row. Type 2, then press Enter. Give the sheet a moment as the formulas update. Look over at the amount cell, then the subtotal, the tax, and the total due cells. These values should change automatically based on the new quantity you entered. Now return that quantity to its original value. Click cell B12 again, type 1, then press Enter. This restores the starting quantity used in the template. Once that is done, the spreadsheet should display a simple invoice template with a business header, a client section, an invoice number, a date, a due date, an item table, payment terms, and currency formatted totals. The amount, subtotal, tax, and total due fields will update automatically whenever the quantity or rate changes, which confirms that the invoice template is set up and calculating correctly.